Good afternoon to all our listeners and viewers of the NDC Heartbeat podcast. We're happy to welcome all those who are listening on radio via WeFM, Vibes FM, Spice Capital Radio. We've got 100.5 FM out of Labby in Grenville. We have Rampoon Radio out of Delaware in the United States. And there are several other stations that would pick up the heartbeat. We thank them for doing so. And also to especially welcome all those who are listening on the NDC Heartbeat today on Facebook. Also those who are listening on YouTube. So welcome to another Heartbeat episode for another beautiful Sunday afternoon in Grenada. Welcome all. What we're going to be doing today, we're going to be chatting online with the chairperson of the National Celebrations Committee. She is Miss Jackie Alexis, and she is online. She is virtual today, all the way from beautiful St. Andrew. So she'll be telling us all about what the plans are for upcoming Independence. 7th of February, right around the corner. Time is flying so fast. It's amazing. So, Jackie, thank you for joining the Heartbeat this afternoon. And let me say, you're no stranger to the Heartbeat. So I'd ask you to just kick off. And first of all, let me know what's the weather like out in St. Andrew.
Well, good afternoon, Terry, and thank you for the opportunity to speak with you today and with your listeners. Happy New Year, by the way.
Yep, thank you.
The weather in Grenville is beautiful this morning. I'm sitting here watching the sea and the sun's bright and it's an absolutely beautiful day.
Wow, it's a special time for going like Basway?
Well, yes, if you have the energy. I'm not sure I have the energy today. I was out partying last night. So
well, the last time I ventured out that far, I had a busted tire on the way back. That was a nightmare, but anyway, that's history. Yeah, so tell us, what are some of the plans for the upcoming Independence celebrations?
Well, as you say, very close. I mean, we are now less than a month away from the 7th of February. So it is rapidly approaching. And, you know, it's always on the heels of Christmas. We always know that, you know, as soon as Christmas is over, we literally are practically into the season, if you like, of independence. So you will have noticed that all the pennants and buntings and all of those sorts of things have begun to go up. And I would like to encourage people to, you know, start decorating your homes, your business places. Let's get the place looking. Let's get the country looking excited to greet our 52nd anniversary of independence. So, yes, we've begun the process. The service providers are out there getting all the buntings and so on up and out. I would also encourage people at this point to, you know, look at beautifying and cleaning up and so on your different communities, your villages, all around. I mean, I'm sure people have begun to do that around the Christmas time anyway. So it's just about maintaining that and now, you know, putting up the national colours and getting ready for the independence celebrations.
I understand you have something that will kick off on Friday coming?
Absolutely, we do. We have the Independence Song Competition. We have already done the preliminary stage. We have 20 artists vying for positions in the finals up against the reigning monarch, who we know is Jermaine Superstar Simon. So this year, in fact, for the finals, which is on the 31st of January, we're actually going to increase the numbers of finalists. So we're moving from 10, which is usually 10, including the reigning monarch, and we're moving to 15. So that would be 14 competitors and the reigning monarch. So it would be a much bigger bumper occasion. We always go to St. Patrick's for the finals at the bus terminal. It's always a wonderful event. I mean, it's always very, very well attended. In fact, I'm getting to the point where I think we might be outgrowing the bus terminal. But, you know, better to be in a nice tight space where, you know, there's plenty of people than in a big space that you can't fill. So it's an event I really, really look forward to, and I know a lot of people do. Yeah. So we're increasing the numbers. we're going to have the 14 vie for that monarch place against the reigning champion.
Right, wonderful.
So that's the 16th, which is Friday, which is the semi-finals, and then on the 31st, semi-finals in St David's at La Sagesse Hard Court, starting at 7 p.m. And then the finals in St Patrick's on the 31st, starting at 8 p.m.
Fantastic. And the rest of the program, how does it flow?
Yes. So looking good. We've got a number of sporting events coming up under the leadership of the Ministry of Youth and Sports. So there's schools cricket competition, table tennis, volleyball. All of that is ongoing, and that's for our secondary school students. And for our primary students, we've got a history bowl competition, which again is also ongoing at the moment. All the semi-final stages are happening. The finals will.
Jackie, I think you need to unmute. I think you need to unmute, Jackie. Jackie, just unmute there. We seem to.
I don't know. I didn't touch it, so I don't know.
Oh, well, something may have went wrong electronically. We also have coming up, Jackie, as soon as we conclude this interview, we have the Honourable Andy Williams and the Honourable Ron Redhead out in St. Patrick. There's a youth event, so just letting the public know to stay tuned. We may have had a little bit of cross there with the communication, but we're getting to sort that out. So go ahead. Yeah. Please.
Yes. So we've got. So just to say, we've got activities for all of the nation. Our young people, our primary school students, secondary school students. We're also for the first time this year we're having a youth fest, and that's being held on the 24th of January in Montrouge, in the playing field in Montrouge. And this is this is new for us. Because we wanted to find a way to bring our young people together, to do something that celebrates them.
Right.
And on this occasion, what we're doing is we're having a youth village, and we're inviting young entrepreneurs to come and showcase their products or their artwork or their jewelry making, whatever it is that they have that they want to showcase.
Right.
We're giving them the opportunity to do that. And then in addition to that, we'll have some artists performing and some DJ clashes and, the things that young people really enjoy and want to engage in.
Fantastic.
So this is all about celebrating the youth of our nation. That's the 24th of January, Montrouge, and we're inviting all young people to come down and have some fun with us on the 24th.
That's fantastic.
I skipped the motorcade. The motorcade is next Saturday.
Right.
Which is the 17th of January. We did this last year, and this is an opportunity for us to move around the country and make sure everybody knows that independence is coming and what's happening, and inviting one and all to come out and join. So we've got free buses that can be accessed through your parliamentary or constituency offices, free buses for those who would like to join us on that motorcade. And of course, if you want to bring your own vehicle and pack your cooler or whatever and come along, you're welcome to join us. We're starting from St. John's, from Cuthbert Beaters Park on Saturday morning, and then we'll be moving through St. Mark's, St. Patrick's, St. David's, St. Andrew's, St. David's, and then into St. George's, ending in Camelhorn Park with some entertainment. So that's our Independence motorcade. And that's next week, Saturday, the 17th, starting in Cuthbert Beaters Park.
Good.
And then moving on, Terry, I know you want to get to the ministers in St. Patrick's. Moving on, we have in our church service, which we always have. We must always give thanks. So our church service this year is moving into to St. John's. At the St. Peter's RC Church.
Good.
And that's on Sunday, the 1st of February at 3 p.m. All are invited. Once again, free buses will be provided for those who would like to come and join us. Again, you can access the buses through your parliamentary or constituency offices. And then we're into the week. It's that week. The 6th of February will be Independence Colours Day. So that's your come out in your national colours, wear your colours that day to school, to work, to wherever. And then that evening is the extravaganza, the cultural extravaganza in St Andrews at the bus terminal in Grenville. Once this is an annual event, and it's an event that's always well attended and enjoyed by all. So everybody is welcome. All of these events are free and they're open to all.
Great.
So please come out and celebrate with us.
Great.
And then the final day, of course, is February 7th, the big moment. We're at the cricket stadium this year because the cricket stadium, of course, is back up and running. So we're delighted to be able to go back to the cricket stadium. And we start there at 12 with the Independence Expo, which is an opportunity for all of our traders and vendors and so on, an opportunity to come out and showcase their products, sell their products, and just be there and enjoy that moment. And then we start the official ceremony will commence with the arrival of the RGPF at 3 p.m. That's the military band. They will arrive in the stadium at 3 p.m., followed by the arrival of the Commissioner of Police, Prime Minister, Governor General, moving into the whole celebration, the whole ceremony, if you like. And following that will be our cultural rally with a keynote address by the Prime Minister and other activities taking place that evening. And of course, we will end with some fireworks and so on. So an exciting few weeks coming up, I think. And I'm hoping that everyone feels that there is something for them. So there is something for everyone to participate in. Of course, we don't expect everyone is going to want to come to the church or is going to want to come to the song competition, but hopefully there's something for everyone. And that's been our aim, is to try and do that.
Great. Fantastic.
And if I could, before I go, Terry, please, if I could just touch on Carriacou, because I really want Carriacou to feel that we've left them out.
Right.
Of course, we have not. Firstly, we always bring a ferry load of people from Carriacou down for the 7th of February, down to the stadium. So we always allow for that. But in addition to that, Carriacou has its own committee that is organizing events in Carriacou and Petite-Martinique. So they start with an independence road race on January 24th. And actually, I forgot a couple of things, actually, before I move into Carriacou. We also we're bringing back the Independence Road Relay, which used to happen before, years ago, and we're reintroducing it again this year. It's on the morning of the 25th of January, and the relay will run from Palmist by Newlow to Tantine. So as we go along, you'll get to hear more information about that, and that's being led by the Grenada Athletics Association. Also on that Sunday, from 5 p.m., you have Pan in the Sand. This is, I think, the 5th or 6th occasion that the Pan Association is putting on this event. It's a wonderful event, very, very well attended. It's down by the vendors market, and you'll have all the different pans doing their renditions, and they will also look at each band will do a rendition of a patriotic song. So they will do their kind of patriotic section. So that's the 25th of January. And then also on the morning of independence, on the 7th, there is Rise to Independence, which is an event that's happened, this would be its 3rd year. And it's put on by the St. Mark's Association, Community Association. And it starts at 5:30 a.m., runs till 10 a.m. And it is what it says it is, Rise to Independence. So there are, Veku and all the different masqueraders and so on. There will be food and all sorts of street entertainment. So again, I know that people in St. Mark's love this, and I know a lot of people traveled from all over to go and witness that event. So that event will be happening once again under the umbrella of National Celebrations Committee, but led by St. Mark's Community Organisation. So those were all the events. And just going back a bit to Carriacou, they also have a praise and worship service on the January 25th in Petit Martinique. They have the Ministers' Folk Song Competition, which is a new event, which is being held on January 30th. They have a church service for Carriacou on February 1st. And then they have a cultural evening on the 1st as well. And then on the 4th, an award ceremony. So Carriacou and Petit Martinique are having their own events. And I know the committee is doing a lot of advertising in Carriacou and around for people to know what's taking place. I think I've covered most things in the time that I had.
It's a packed program anyhow, and songs rather exciting. I like the one with the youth and so forth, exposure on the 24th of January at the Monrouge Plainfield.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, fantastic. With your permission, we'd like to run some of these excerpts next Sunday, and could circulate the file to other media houses so that we get some additional exposure with respect to what's happening for upcoming 52nd anniversary of independence.
Please do, Terry. I mean, the more people get to hear about it, the more they know.
Of course.
And the word getting around. And just finally, I must say that the theme for this year is Grenada at 52, anchored in faith, guided by purpose.
And
that's
52
our theme for this year.
And 52 is very useful these days.
Yes, absolutely. Very useful. It's been a long time since I was there, but yeah, very useful.
Very useful. All right, Jackie. Well, thank you so very much for updating us as to what's going to be happening come this Friday. This Friday. Just remind the public what's happening this Friday again.
This Friday is the Independent Song Competition semi-finals. La Sagesse Hardcourt, 7 p.m. Everybody is welcome. As I've said, everybody is welcome to every event. Let's go out and support our artists next Friday and have some fun.
All right. So, and that show at the La Sagesse Hardcourt starts at what time?
7 p.m.
7 p.m. All right. So,
we're doing lots of advertising, Terry. So there'll be more. You'll hear more through the media. You'll get an advert for each one of these events as they're coming up. There'll be more and more advertising.
Fantastic.
So hopefully people will hear it and will see it on TV and so on.
All right. Well, on the Heartbeat is free ad, so
wonderful.
Enjoy. All right. Well, thank you so much for being part of the Heartbeat today and for providing this update to the general public on Grenada's 52nd anniversary of independence, starting off next Friday. Thank you. Have a great Sunday afternoon.
You too. Thanks so much. Bye.
All right then. All the best. We'll be connecting shortly with MP Andy Williams and MP Ron Redhead. They're out in St. Patrick with members of the NDC Youth. So we'll get an update on this very shortly. So back with you in a moment.
You have chosen unity over disunity. You have chosen resilience, flexibility, inclusiveness and strength over infighting, weakness, vacillation, or wish-washiness. You have chosen boldness and courage over timidity and the same old, same old. You have chosen positive change and transformation. You have sent a clear and resounding message to the tri-island state of Petit Martinique, Carriacou, and Grenada that the National Democratic Congress is once more on the path of inspiring hope and belief in our people and in our nation. That the National Democratic Congress is once more on the path of beginning the process of creating a sustainable and brighter future for our young, vibrant, creative, and innovative population. You have recognized and honored and rewarded the tremendous contributions made by all of the NDC stalwarts. And for this superb choice, I say thank you.
Welcome back to the NDC Heartbeat podcast for today's Sunday. Another beautiful Sunday afternoon in Grenada, and Happy New Year again to everyone locally and in the diaspora. Right now we have online in St. Patrick the representative for St. Patrick West, the Honorable Joseph Andel. He is there with the General Secretary, MP Andy Williams. Also out there is the PRO, MP Ron Redhead, and of course many youth out in the St. Patrick area, St. Patrick West in particular, who are helping in a cleanup exercise. So MP Andel, you must be very fortunate to have all these young energies around you today. Tell us what's happening out in your constituency.
Hi Terry, good afternoon and Happy New Year to you, to the cast, the producers of the Heartbeat program, and to all listeners and viewers. We are very, very happy to be here today, engaging in this massive, well, I shouldn't say massive, because in this cleanup project, that is an initiative of the National Democratic Youth Movement as the youth arm of the NDC, and in coordination with the General Secretary of the party, Honorable Andy Williams. So they've been out here for the past couple of hours, combing the beach and environs, and going onto the breakwater itself to ensure that all of the debris that had accumulated here over the past few weeks is out of the way. If we can pan over to that side there, you will see the results.
Wow.
Of their hard work this morning.
Yeah. Lots of bags.
Yeah. Because people may remember that we have just finished, and when I say we, I don't mean the NDC or anything like that, but St. Patrick has just finished hosting what used to be called the Northern Lights Festival, which is organized by a family, the Gordon family in Mali. For the past 3 Christmases, they have been cleaning up and lighting up this beach area here, similar to what is done at Quarantine, only a lot more beautiful because of the natural setting and so on. Yeah. So you know that you will generate some rubbish whenever you have events of this magnitude, especially stretching over a few weeks. So the turnout has been great. We have youth not only from St. Patrick, but from other parts of Grenada. MP Ron Redhead and MP Andy Williams, they're also here with us. And the youths are having great fun. I think it happens to be the birthday of one of the NDYM members. Birthday boy, come forward and take a bow.
Well,
that's the birthday boy. Say hello to the Heartbeat audience.
So this is the birthday boy. Happy birthday to you from the Heartbeat.
Thank you, everybody.
Great, wonderful. Well, tell us your name and which village are you from?
Okay.
My name is Jamal Mitchell from Grandma St. George's from the St. George Northwest District.
Fantastic. Well, happy birthday to you and happy birthday to Northwest.
Good. Yeah, so Terry, we're having great fun here, and feel free. We're having a nice little cookout in Chantibel by Thai Shop this afternoon.
Wow.
4:30.
Wow.
So you can jump on your buggy and come up and eat some good St. Patrick food.
Well, that's
so.
So
what's up, everybody? I pass you now over to MP Ron Redhead.
fantastic. Well, congratulations, and you are very, very lucky to have all these youthful individuals out there helping out with the cleanup process. So, PRO, MP Ron Redhead,
yes,
give us an update.
All right, well, let me give you a brief update, Brother. You've been doing wonders, as mentioned by MP Pandal. I think that this is the first for the year, first organized event for the youth camp, and it's a huge success. The aim is that we're going to be doing a little distribution to some homes just now, and probably giving out some hampers. We even have 1 or 2 pumps, which we are going to be giving out. So we have some exciting, you never know, we could just end up as far as St. Mark. So we're still bringing cheer and love on behalf of the NDYM and by extension the National Democratic Congress. So we are here with General Secretary, myself, and also MP Joseph Vandal, just having a good time, and as well, cleaning up the environment and staying clean and fresh.
Great. Well, tell us, what inspired this activity?
Right. The need to always do something for the community. And we believe coming from Christmas, coming from New Year's, it was no better choice than to come up at the Breakwater, start here, the very north of the island, and partner with Honorable Joseph Vandal to be able to do that. Honorable Dennis Cornwall had to be here, but had some prior engagements, and unfortunately couldn't show up the time to be here. However, one of the things that we are doing is to be able to, and just give me a snow cone. I just want to show the snow cone. So I never eat snow cone almost in 2 years. So that's to tell you how good the experience is here. And, we want to continue that. As mentioned, what inspired it? We just want to bring our young people together. And we want to continue something not just for, St. George or Monarch, but the entire country. Remember, for post-burial, we planted or replanted the palms and some of the other almond trees. This is synonymous with the overall view of the National Democratic Congress, which is to always protect the environment. Sure. One of the things that we want to continue to maintain is the protection of the environment, the ocean, beaches, preserving that, the rivers, ensuring that from all generations to come, they could always experience the beauty and the love of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. I want to say shout out to my constituency. I was there yesterday. We're having a good time. We're looking forward to the celebration of Lamb Day. We're already planning for that, and Independence cleanup. I know everybody's excited for that, and we should be preparing painting and so on shot. So, Brother Terry, I'm going to go and eat my ice, what do you call it again?
Snow cone.
It's been 2 years. 2 years. Yeah, so I'm going to enjoy it. So all the best to you and the NDC Heartbeat team. You continue to do a wonderful job, my brother. And I wish the National Democratic Congress political leader yesterday, he had a wonderful time in his meet and greet. And he also celebrated his mom's birthday. So we wish her happy belated and just love from the NDC family here at St. Patrick, West or East. Where are we? West or East? West. Come on. All right, we're at West. All right.
Careful what inside that snow cone. I want to believe you have something else inside that snow cone.
And it's falling right now. So you take care. So you'll be speaking to another NDYM member, Brother Jaden. Good join.
Great, fantastic. Thank you. Hi, Hayden. Is it Hayden or Hayden?
Jaden.
Oh, Jaden. Great. Well, thank you for joining the Heartbeat today, and tell us, what brought you out to St. Patrick today?
All right. Well, good morning, Terry, and good morning to our listeners here and abroad. So we, the members of the NDY, we want to lead by example. So if we care about where we live, we have to be willing to put in the work. So this is why we are here, and it's small actions like these that can inspire bigger changes across our nation. So this is what the NDY is about, inspiring change. And this is one of many impactful activities. So there are many more to do. So thank you.
Great, fantastic. Well, is this the beginning of a continuous string of events that the organization will plan to undertake?
Yes.
The NDYM?
We have many more activities coming up throughout the different constituencies.
Mm-hmm. So I take it that St. Patrick West was the embryonic stage of launching the activities of the NDYM.
Yes.
And the youth of the NDC are now activated, motivated, and ready to hit the road.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. No better place to celebrate this occasion than St. Patrick West, where the beauty abounds just about everything.
And so now we have another member of the NDYM, Mr. Rick Scott from St. John.
Great, fantastic. Well, thank you for joining. Well, how is St. John?
So far, good morning to everybody in the general public, to everyone that's listening. St. John's is good so far, sir. Everything is on the right track for St. John's.
Fantastic. And from St. Patrick West, is the plan now to take this activity over to St. John, maybe next week or so?
Well, based on the discussion that we had with the General Secretary, it's going to be an ongoing thing. It's going to be an island-wide cleanup campaign that we're doing. So we'll be in different constituency going around. So look out for the NDYM youth member. And also we encourage young people to join the NDYM so we could have more support on the ground.
Right. Okay. So tell us, out in St. Patrick West, besides the cleanup, are there other activities that the group will be engaged in?
Yes, sir. So we have some hamper to distribute. From here, we'll be going out to the different villages to distribute some hampers.
Wow. I hope you have enough for St. Patrick West. Everybody gonna want one. Everybody gonna want a hamper. I don't know how many you have, so just saying up front, for those who ain't get, don't get vexed. Because it's on a need basis.
All right, so I now hand you over to Mr. Mitchell, the body boy, so you get an insight.
All right, very good. Yes, birthday boy, tell us now.
Hello, everybody.
We're from St. Northwest.
I'm from St. George, Northwest.
Okay.
We just went up to St. Patrick's to clean up. So I want to give God thanks and praise for giving all of us traveling mercies and bringing us here with health and strength so we could be able to clean up, you know?
Right.
And we was able to do a phenomenal job today. We had enough bags, we had enough gloves, we had enough people, you know? It wasn't just about cleaning, it was about bonding and getting the heart to pump the blood.
All right.
You know, and we need to pump, you know?
Yes, man, I hear you.
I feel alive. We feel alive right now. And it's a good experience looking to come out and bring more people, you know, to clean up and show a good impact on our environment and society, you know?
Great.
We gotta be leaders out there for people to see us doing things, you know? People on the beach was looking at us saying, oh, look, you know, we had engagements with persons on the beach, you know, pointing out to us places that needed a clean up or so. And we was there to assist them, you know?
Fantastic.
We gave them some bags so that they could be able to clean up their communities, and we did our part, you know? You know, we left a good mark where we left.
Wonderful. You know? That's fantastic
yeah,
indeed.
Yeah.
Well, what I would like to do is to have a chat with each individual representing a particular constituency. So you are representing St. George Northwest. So let me hear from anyone else from any other constituency who are there representing their constituency as a youth leader. We seem to have a little freeze on the internet there. Birthday boy, are you hearing me? All right. We seem to have had just a little break with the internet there. So who do we have coming on now?
St. George South. Let me just
St. George South.
Get one of the youth from St. George to go on.
Great.
Just hold 1 minute.
Great. Fantastic.
Good morning, Terry. How are you?
Well. I am good. I like your hat, man. That's a real fancy hat.
Thank you. Yes, you know, it's for the sun.
Yes, indeed.
There's a lot of work to be done, so we have to cover the protection.
All right.
From the heat, you know. Let me get somebody. Yes, so I'm from St. George South.
Right.
Today, I'm happy to be a part of this initiative today. When I got called,
we're having a little break there again. It's a live video out of St. Patrick West, the Breakwater area. So stay with us and we'll regain connection very shortly.
When I hear what it's about, I love to see what, and not just in this parish, but on what's the other parishes. So today is just the beginning. something great, something that will be good.
All right. Well,
So I just want to say thank you to all.
Fantastic. We having.
So our viewers will be coming close to you next.
We're having a little challenge with the audio there, but you're in and out because of the drop in internet. But I'm sure you plan, or in fact, the committee plans to visit the South very soon.
Well, the South is well taken care of. It's well taken care of. So we have to come out and help. We're helping others at the moment. Beginning of 2026, we're not just focusing on ourselves in the South, we're willing to help others. The great South, so we're willing to make the other constituencies great as well.
All right, fantastic. So you have your MP with you, and things are pretty out there.
Always.
All right. Well, careful what you put in the snow cone thereafter. Okay.
Thank you. Have a good one.
All right then. Thank you.
Bye.
Hello. Good afternoon, and good of you to join your team out there and to join the Heartbeat this afternoon. Tell us your name and which constituency you represent.
I'm Jeremy Fanchan. I'm of St. Andrews Northeast, representing Miss Sincere and the youth of St. Andrews.
Great, fantastic. How was the new year? How was the new year out in St. Patrick Northeast? St. Andrew Northeast.
Good so far. Can't complain.
All right, and your caretaker representative, I understand you all had a bumper time out there for the new year, Christmas and New Year.
Yes.
Great. Well, congrats to Dr. Tessa Sincere being caretaker for St. Andrew Northeast. And of course, she has a dedicated and energized young team working with her. So tell us about your experience out there today in St. Patrick West.
Well, the experience was a good one, and we're looking to do more of the initiative in our constituency as well.
Great. Well, of course, I know Pearls Beach needs a lot of cleaning up. Because based on the wave action out there from experience, I know it brings in a lot of plastics and so forth. So I know Pearls Beach would be needing that kind of support very soon. So let the team know that very soon they need to look at St. Andrew Northeast, Pearls area in particular very soon.
Yes, definitely.
All right. Well, before you leave, just let us know how has been the camaraderie between yourself and the rest of the youth leaders from the various constituency. How is the bonding progressing, and what do you have on the fire for later?
Not we don't have nothing on the fire, but we're joining the stand now for footage. And the camaraderie between the youths are okay, and we're bonding. We are from different parts of the island, so we are bonding and learning each other's strengths and other weaknesses and looking to build.
Great, fantastic. Well, thank you for being part of the Heartbeat today, and continue sharing the energy wherever you go. And my compliments to your caretaker representative, Dr. Tessa Sincere.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Hi, Terry.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi.
Okay, share with our listeners and viewers your name and the constituency you represent, and what is the atmosphere like out there?
Okay, I'm Teresa Fortune from St. Andrew Northwest. So we're up here in St. Patrick West as a youth to really bring some change, to socialize, to clean up the area, and to just bring a sense of pride to NDC party. So we're here, not just to clean area, but just to have camaraderie among ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic. Tell us a little bit about St. Andrew Northwest with your power candidate, with your power representative, Lennox Toes Andrews.
Northwest is Delma and Gloria.
Oh, sorry, yes, yeah, Gloria. She's equally powerful. Southwest is Lennox Andrew.
Yes.
Yes, Northwest.
Working hard,
Chairman
in the
party.
in our area.
Great, fantastic. And any plans for visiting the chairman's constituency soon, Northwest?
Oh yeah, definitely, we will.
Great. Well, you know, you have to give respect to the chairman of the party, Senator Gloria Thomas. Indeed.
Indeed. So thank you, Terry.
Great. Wonderful.
Okay, so now we have MP Andy Williams, our GS, to have a brief.
Fantastic. Thank you. Okay.
Good afternoon, Terry. Good afternoon, everyone on the Heartbeat program.
Well.
Afternoon.
It's good to have you out there, man.
Yes, man. It's good. It's always good to be in St. Patrick's. The air is lovely. You know, it's just a breath of fresh air.
Stories.
It's in south. From the south to the north. So it's wonderful to be here today.
Well, Andy, best you check what Ron has in this Kool-Aid, in the snow ice.
I'm telling you, I'm finding getting a little brisk. I have to check with him and see what's happening with him. But let me just say that the camaraderie is very nice. You know, sometimes it's not just about doing the political work, but also, you know, taking care of our communities. And I think if we can do these things with our youths, you know, it shows them, you know, that our environment, number one, should be taken care of. We will try to show them the importance of doing it. And if we started with them, others will follow. So it has been wonderful today. Everyone came out early this morning. We had youths from all different constituencies here. We were able to cover the reporter. We have about close to 40 bags of garbage here to throw away. Yeah, so the beach now is much cleaner. It's nice that family can come, you know, and enjoy it, the nice environment. And that's what it's about.
Fantastic. What time did you all start, this exercise today?
Well, we left our different areas at 8 o'clock this morning to reach for 10. Right, and we gang it up. We have about over 20 of us here, and we gang the whole beach, and we were able to do the cleanup.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and some others joined us after. So we have a good amount of people here today. Besides the MPs, we have Terisha, who's in charge now of the UTAM.
Right.
And we have other youth who are interested in joining the NDC party to ensure that we make a difference in the community and in our constituencies.
Fantastic. So you want to make a rallying call to youth throughout the nation to join the NDC youth arm at this point?
Yes, Terry. And I mean, a lot of them, let me just show you, Terry, they're sucking the snow cone, I think.
Careful what in that snow cone.
Everybody have a snow cone. All you have come to expect to see what's in your snow cone. Let me just see. Let me smell. Yeah, Terry, that's juice and milk.
Okay.
So they're good to go. Juice and milk.
So nothing.
We have the snow cone man here.
Nothing of spirit is in that snow cone.
No.
No spirits.
I think we supporting local, Terry. We supporting local. Right? We have the MP in the back here, Minister Andal. Local again.
Local. Well,
yes.
His kind of local might be different to your kind of local, you know.
Don't worry, we by the street, not by the rivers.
We have MP one, but he's so short I can't see him.
Oh boy. They say never underestimate small axes, you know. Small axes cut big trees, be careful.
Yeah. So Terry, the idea is to every week we want to plan an activity, right? Yes, so where our youths can come out and we can give back to the community, right? And build a camaraderie within the party. We think if we can target the youths, we can influence our future because the youths are our future.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and give them a chance to interact with us, to be part of this team. And it's not just we as the MP and they are the youth, but we think that if we can join with them and, and share our knowledge and experience with them, it means that we are helping to mold our future of Peter and Peter Martinique.
Fantastic. So is this the first activity for the year with the youth?
It's a first activity. We had several meetings before. We decided, here what? We are going to go out in the communities now. So not just to have meetings, but we're going to do an activity. We're going to have a meeting after the activity. So we are making it exciting, not just, we come in a room and we just talk and some listen and some, we want to do it more interactive, where we help our communities, we have benefit or bring benefit to the communities while we build a camaraderie within ourselves. And so far, this one has been really wonderful. And Terry, I can tell you, who you see here are youths, right? When I say not people in their 15 or 16, but are youths.
Right.
Yeah. In the teens and the 20s, and early 30s, that's who you are senior.
Right.
And that's who we really want to target. Now, I want to make a call to, if you're outside and you want to join this mission, you are welcome to join it. I'm going to put an ad out again on our Facebook page this week. Where you can call a number if you want to join this mission that we are on.
Right.
Yeah. So even though you're not here today, but you have an opportunity to come in or to get in by just calling, giving your name and number, and you can join us all over the island where we are going to bring benefit to all communities.
Great. So what happens after you finish with the cleanup exercise and you finish with the snow cone and whatever else you have in the snow cone?
Right. So we're going to St. Mark. We're going to meet with MP Quince. With Senator Quince.
Yeah.
And we are going to do some hamper distribution and some ham distribution. And we are going to just meet some folks, on the street, wherever, have a nice chat with them and just, spread the love.
All right. That's out in St. Mark.
In St. Mark.
Right. And where the food cooking taking place?
Well, we have lunch. I cooked some lunch home and I brought it up, right? Someone didn't cater, right? Someone didn't cater, no. I cooked the lunch for myself.
Wow. Personally.
So even though it's in a food box, I did it. Not someone catered it and bring it to your house. I did it.
Wonderful. I didn't know you were also a chef.
Well, I was trying to think, I have some haters coming along now, Terry. No, you have some haters coming along now. Whatever. You understand? Some people feel I cook the food and I cater and somebody pick it up. That's not true. Look at our hater here again, Terry. Let's just share the food. The food's in the eating. Let's just share the food. You understand?
So, well, the thing is now, MP Andal is known for doing a good pot, so I want to know where's his pot?
You understand? What we plan to do though, next time we go, we plan to walk with another firecracker, walk with the ingredients, and while some are working, some can be cooking, and we can get some like a nice hot meal.
Sounds like a deal. So, so next Sunday, where is going to be the venue?
We haven't decided yet. So by Tuesday, we will decide the next venue. We heard you speak about Pearl's Beach, right?
Yeah.
So we think that can be a good venue for us to go. And we want to encourage others to come out and join us. We will make the clarion call for folks who are interested to come. We want to encourage folks to come and just join us. It's a nice event, nice activity, just putting the love between each other, and trust me, Terry, I couldn't spend my Sunday morning and afternoon better, more than being here today.
Fantastic. Well, you want to take this opportunity and impromptu decision that is going to be St. Andrew Northeast on Pearls Beach next Sunday and invite the general public to come on out and have a good, strong team for cooking?
Yes. So I want to, in faith, I want to make the decision and say, next week, we're going to be at the Pearls, right? Next week, we're going to be at the Pearls, so you can join us if you want to join us. Well, time from 8 to 9 o'clock. And then so we can really get the best of the day to do some other things. Some charity work, some outreach. And, I think that's it. because that's what politics is about. It's not just because politicians come in to say, look, you have to do this and to do that. It's supposed to be of the people. When you are minister, politician, you know the politics, and what we want to do and vote. It's an act of service. Other than that, when a party doesn't say, but we go to vote and reach out to the people, even those who are needy, people tend to forget. Let's vote in and let's show them love. Sometimes the fact that we go out to someone and we reach out to them just changes their whole day and we can spread that love to someone else also. And you may be marked to see how far one will act of kindness now. So I want to just encourage everyone again. We are going to be out. Come out, join us. Be scared. We are a bunch of fun-loving people. Food down to earth. No chip on our shoulder. We just want you to share that with you and interact with everyone that we see and to spread the love. And the NDC is moved for the hearts. Jerry.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Now, hold the phone a little closer to you so we get a better audio. Because the audio is breaking away the further away you place it. What I want to ask you, seeing that the MP for St. George Northeast does not have a beach, I wonder when is going to be his time for having an event.
I was just telling him a while ago that Northeast has no beach. Yeah. So it's interesting that you brought it up. I think I have to take BBC Beach. I'll bring it up to Northeast to let him for an activity, Terry. I'll bring it back down.
But then...
Follow that thing. Follow. You have to follow it now. And again, we have a number of beach rivers responsible for the entire St. George Northeast. So we have enough. You don't need any more. We enjoy ourselves, Terry, just like you're doing here today. And, as General Secretary mentioned, this is hopefully the start of many more things to come. One of the things we really need to do is bring people together. And so there's no better way to do that among the young people throughout the length of the party. And we started to meet up, which is the St. Patrick parish. And hopefully we get to every other parish and end up in Carriacou eventually. So we have begun, and this is an initiative of the party and the parties. And we wish them all the very best, and we're going to call on others to join of this.
Fantastic. Well, who would have known that you don't really need a beach to have an engagement? You can also have a waterfall and a river and a stream.
Yes.
And as a matter of fact, that is the only water you can drink. You can't drink the seawater. So.
But correct, and that's the important point. So we continue to enjoy our culture, our environment in the St. George Northeast constituency, and it's a wonderful experience. The South has what it has, St. Patrick has what it has, but the Northeast definitely has what it has.
Fantastic. Well, the General Secretary just made a pronouncement and a proclamation that next Sunday is Pearls Beach, St. Andrew Northeast, because you wouldn't get another opportunity before next Sunday to advertise and promote this on the Heartbeat. So he has taken the opportunity to concretize, seal the engagement, Pearls Beach, next Sunday, joining caretaker Tessa Sincere and her team and the rest of the NDC youth team to do a cleanup and celebrate and have a great time. The only thing I want to suggest, I think MP Andel must have mentioned it, or Andy Williams, have a team just to do the cooking.
Well, just don't put Minister Andy Williams on the cooking team because you'll forget it. So, Military team, you had the Heartbeat team continue to enjoy, as I mentioned earlier on, and you're doing a wonderful job. Keep it up, and I hope that 2026 brings us much joy, peace, love, and happiness.
Great.
And we can continue to build as we go forward in building data character.
Fantastic. Well, let me say a closing word. I'm sure the MP for the constituency, Joseph Andel, would like to say a few closing remarks. Yeah, that is his constituency.
So
Okay.
we just want to say thank you to the Heartbeat for accommodating us today. And a big thanks to the NDY, to MPs, Ron Redhead and Andy Williams, for coming out here and doing this very good civic project today. We were able to thoroughly clean out the area, and I think that that initiative will be replicated throughout the country in the coming weeks and months, and that should also give us some momentum in terms of expanding the work and the reach and the growth of the National Democratic Youth Movement, the NDYM. So once again, congratulations to all those involved, in particular the young people, and wish everyone all the best going forward in 2020.
Now, based on the conduct and behavior of the entire team out there, would you say you want them to come back very soon, or you give them a break for a while?
Well, we have already given them honorary citizenship of St. Patrick. They behaved themselves so well that we believe that they deserve to be in the best part of Grenada.
So you're going to issue visas now, what?
No, not visas. They won't have to get any sort of documentation to come, you know? Yeah. They welcome anytime. And in fact, everybody else is welcome.
All right.
Because, you know, on a serious note, St. Patrick is the next frontier. And we are doing great things up here, and we expect that only better will come in the future.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so very much. I appreciate you coming on to the Heartbeat today along with others, and continue to enjoy and do the great work with the youth movement out in St. Patrick West. Have a great one.
Thank you, Terry. It's a pleasure.
Thank you much. Okay, well, that was MP Joseph Handel, MP for St. Patrick West, and we are chatting also with MP Ron Redhead. He is the MP for St. George Northeast. Then we also spoke with the General Secretary, MP for the Great South, the Honorable Andy Williams. Of course, we held conversation with several youth representatives from different constituencies. So this has been your program for today. Thank you for being part of it, and join us again next Sunday. As was indicated, they're going to be up in St. Andrew Northeast with caretaker Tessa Sincere and her team. So join them there next Sunday. So thank you and have a great Sunday afternoon. Goodbye now.